The second season of the TV anime So no Frieren, based on the manga by Kanehito Yamada, original story, and Tsukasa Abe, art, currently serialized in Weekly Shonen Sunday, will be broadcast on Nippon TV starting January 16, 2026. This popular series boasts a total comic circulation of over 32 million copies, and when the first season of the TV anime aired, its meticulous direction and beautiful visuals became a major topic of conversation. What will happen with the second season under the new director? We asked Kitagawa, Saito, and series composition and scriptwriter Tomohiro Suzuki. How are the roles divided between Kitagawa-san and Saito-san for the second season? How did this lineup come about?
After the first season of Frieren ended, the staff started discussing what should we do for the second season. As the director, I had poured all my energy into the first season, so I thought about how we could present the work Frieren to the world in an even stronger form. While I decided to take a bit of a break from direct involvement in the animation production, I wanted to generously cooperate by passing on my know-how and knowledge, so I joined the second season of Frieren with the credit of director cooperation. Currently, I supervise the scenario and storyboards and provide revision proposals, acting as an advisor involved in the anime. But if necessary, I also take on production tasks. For episode 2 of the second season, I was responsible for part of the storyboard, and as an extension of that, I have also been present during editing work. Initially, I planned to be involved only in pre-production, but as a result, I ended up helping a bit with post-production as well.
Why was Kitagawa-san chosen as the director for season 2?
When we worked together on the first season of Frieren, I felt that Kitagawa-san had solid ideas and skills. During the first season, there were times when I couldn't keep up with the production work that I was supposed to oversee, so Kitagawa-san helped me out. When it came to asking someone to be the next director, no one other than Kitagawa-san came to mind, so I asked him.
I was honestly happy to be offered the director position for the second season, but I also feel the pressure of being entrusted with a popular anime series. I am working hard on production so that we can meet the expectations of Frieren's viewers.
Have the two of you worked together on other projects before?
Yes, we worked together on the TV anime series Sunny Boy, where we both were involved in storyboards and animation direction. For several episodes I was responsible for, Saito participated as a key animator. Since then, we have maintained a relatively close working relationship.
Are there many staff members who have continued from Frieren Season 1 into Season 2?
Yes, many main staff members, such as the art director, color designer, director of photography, editor, and animation direction staff have continued to participate, which is very reassuring. We also have some new members who have joined us.
For Frieren Season 2, animation producer Keiichiro Fukushi has continued to set up the anime staff, and the strong members from Season 1 are fully demonstrating their abilities in Season 2 as well.
Since you have the know-how from Frieren Season 1, are there areas in anime production where you can do more than last time?
I think there are. From my current perspective, there are parts I envy. The staff's abilities are fully demonstrated in areas of animation that we couldn't fully achieve in Season 1.
How do you feel about the progress of the anime production at this point?
Starting with the series composition and scriptwriter, Suzuki-san, and including the sound team, voice actors, animators, photography, art, and many others I can't even list, everyone is highly motivated and working hard to make Frieren a great work. I think it's turning out to be an interesting series.
Kitagawa-san, including Season 1, how do you feel about the appeal of So no Frieren, and how are you trying to express it as an anime?
The original work is solid and interesting, so I have always been conscious of how to express that appeal when adapting it into an anime. The anime script also includes quite a few original elements, so I think about how to express them to make it even more engaging. So no Frieren is a work that depicts the complexity of human emotions, where what the characters say and what they actually think are somewhat different. When turning it into visuals, I direct the animation with the awareness of how to convey that to the viewers.
As a scriptwriter, how do you, Suzuki, feel about the charm of the dialogue in So no Frieren?
From the first time I read the original manga, I felt a serene impression, and the words were careful and delicate. The sound of the dialogue when heard also has a pleasant resonance. In the first season of the anime, the director valued a relaxed pace and serenity, and I think that pleasantness to the ear was emphasized. The contrast with the comedy was also striking.
The gag scenes are also one of the charms of Soso no Frieren. In the second season, we will firmly show those while also expanding some scenes a bit. There is everyday life, comedy, battles, everything that everyone wants to see is there, and Frieren is a work that can express all of that, so I feel a sense of fulfillment.
The first season also received a big response from overseas, didn't it?
At first, I wondered if Frieren's lyrical aspects would be universally understood, but viewers were able to firmly catch the emotional parts that this work exudes. Frieren also has flashy action scenes, so I think the balance was good.
I still find it hard to fully grasp sometimes, but I'm really happy.
As Saito-san said, I also felt that part, so I want to cherish the balance of Season 1 in the second season as well.
When you wrote the script for Frieren Season 2, what kind of discussions did you have in meetings?
Producer Fukushi first said that he wanted to maintain a consistent axis throughout the series. Like the first season, the idea is to build up a story that makes viewers want to look back on the whole work after watching it. Director Kitagawa also talked about showing the gradual improvement in the cooperation and maturity of the three-person party clearly to the viewers, and that the flashback scenes with Himmel are a bit different from Season 1, with Frieren actively recalling memories, so we should be conscious of that in production.
In the first season, Frieren often recalled Himmel's words and learned what it means to be human. But in the second season, she will also pass on what she learned from Himmel and the others to Fern and Stark more often. Including those scenes, I want to develop a story where the party matures and Fern and Stark grow together with Frieren. That will become the core of Frieren Season 2, and even in their fighting style. Fern will watch Frieren's way of fighting and gradually evolve. We planned to incorporate that into the anime.
Are there any changes in Season 2 compared to Season 1?
The second season basically continues from the first season, and we are conscious of shifting the good parts as they are into the second season. I think many people like the unique tempo and atmosphere of Frieren Season 1, so while centering on the journey of the three, we cherish that worldview.
Personally, I thought it would be fine for Mr. Kitagawa's sensibility to completely renew the new season, but since Frieren Season 2 is kindly made based on Season 1 as a model, I have mixed feelings. Of course, I'm honestly happy that they are using Season 1 as a guideline.
Among those, are there parts in Frieren Season 2 where you feel Kitagawa-san's personal touch?
There are subtle places in the work where you can feel him, but various animation directors and staff were involved in Season 1 as well, and I think a work is created by many people joining in. In Season 2, the composition, the fine timing of characters, and acting are a little different from mine, so I think that is Kitagawa-san's color or quirk. The beginning of Episode 1 in Season 2 includes parts that were not originally in the manga, added by Kitagawa-san, and I think it conveys what he is trying to do in Season 2.
It's not a grand idea or anything, but since it's been about 2 years since the last season, I thought about how to raise viewers' expectations in the anime's opening, making them feel Frieren and the others are back, the journey begins again. Including how the new series title is presented, I added a little more than last time.
Mr. Kitagawa, you also participated in the first season of Frieren. Did you study the first season when working on the second?
Yes, I'm trying to make use of the first season in the second so as not to break its atmosphere. I'm conscious of the first season's landscape depiction, tempo, and how important lines are delivered. To ensure viewers do not miss important lines, I also devised the cuts carefully so they are conveyed properly.
The battle scenes in the first season of Frieren are also a hot topic. Can we enjoy the second season as well?
Like the first season, there are places where the content is expanded. The original work's unique rhythm is very interesting, but when visualizing it, the way it is shown must be devised. In the second season, the battles mainly focus on the three of them, so the battle scenes are drawn emphasizing more how they cooperate.
During the first season of Frieren, I did everything I could within the flow of editing and animation direction. And within that, having Mr. Toru Iwasawa participate as the action director for key animation was a big deal, allowing him to fully demonstrate his skills.
In the second season as well, we are proceeding relying on the skills of the staff in charge of action scenes.
There are many animators who have continued drawing key animations since the first season, so I want fans to look forward to it.
Are there any difficulties unique to creating the animation of Susu no Frieren?
When the characters are speaking, it must be conveyed naturally and convincingly to the viewers. We tried to carefully build the direction to ensure it is communicated well.
Since there are parts originally added in the animation, I write the storyboards while thinking about how can we make it interesting for manga fans. The way of expression in animation is also somewhat different from the manga original. For example, the scene in episode 25 of the first season where young Frome appears is shown a little differently, and I was worried whether manga fans would accept it. I was conscious of how to make Zerie's emotions easier to convey when visualized.
From the original manga side, there was a request to cherish each and every character's line. However, they were very supportive of us expanding the content and the animation, which we are very grateful for. The same applies to the second season of Frieren.
I think there are more places where we expanded the content in the second season of Frieren than in the first season.
How did you expand the content of the anime?
At the initial stage, we discussed the core parts of the second season. Suzuki expanded on those, and then we deepened the anime content further through discussions with everyone.
It's easier for everyone to understand if I present my ideas once, so when creating the script, I present ideas. When looking at the anime script as a whole, Suzuki-san was writing the characters' changes while also talking to the anime staff about the parts that don't change.
Lastly, please give a message to the fans ahead of the broadcast of Frieren Season 2.
In the latter half of Frieren Season 1, Stark stayed behind at the inn, but in Season 2, he will be very active. Please look forward to the teamwork and bonds of the three-person party.
This time, I am in the position of director cooperation, but with director Kitagawa and other wonderful staff gathered, it has become a wonderful visual work, so please look forward to it.
Although there has been a gap until the broadcast of Frieren Season 2, the production team values that the story continues seamlessly from Season 1, and Kitagawa-san, Saito-san, and I are all working on it. In the latter half of Season 1, Frieren and the others took a break from their journey, but from there, they set out on a new adventure together. Centered on their changes and growth, I hope it becomes a work that leaves fans with a warm feeling of I'm glad I watched it when they finish. I would be very happy if you look forward to watching it.